We'll be right back. Welcome to the Friday Nights. I'm Jason Sandberg. Yes, it is true. In response to the activation of Iranian sleeper cells, I am podcasting tonight from an undisclosed location.
You're in hiding. No.
I'm still reading the latest Maximoto from Rick Veitch. Fantastic book so far. Guys, Frank Zappa makes a cameo in this issue of Maximoto. Let me just pull this up here.
On the way. It's kind of cool.
There he is. There's Frank Zappa. There wasn't much at my LCS this week. I did pick up this. This is the comics, the magazine. It's purported to be kind of like this generation's Wizard magazine. A lot of short, little fun little articles. Looking forward to perusing that this weekend, and I might even potentially put in an ad at some point. Hard at work on Jupiter issue 2. I'm pleased to report that the signups have hit 140 on Jupiter issue 2. That means, guys, I'm on the road to 150. So just thrilled with everybody who's out there signal boosting, spreading the word. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll put the link to that up in the comments if no one's done so for me already.
And the other thing, guys, to scramble the signal so that they can't target me, I am podcasting mirror image. So that way they can't triangulate and find me. Craig, yeah. How was your week?
Good. Other than as everyone noticed from the intro, my external speaker shit the bed this week. Obviously I've cracked it. It's all distorted and messed up. I thought about that. I was like, oh man, should I play something old? But I was like, you know what? I'll never play that intro again. If More Rising was live and funding, I absolutely would have scrapped the intro. No way. It's not the part. So we're just doing
Don't chase the people away.
So two things, Craig. First off, you are jinxed on the IT front. You are just jinxed. You had a heck of a March.
Yes.
Second, Sade, beautiful, fantastic. Give it another shot. I would like to see a proper remix of that when time allows.
Yes, but so my reading, take a wild guess what I read all week.
Immortal Rising 1 and 2.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice. Whoa, there we go.
So I went through.
You got the floppies.
Yeah, I had the trade. I think I sold it to someone, Aaron. I think someone made me
cool.
On
Thank you.
Yeah, but man, I loved reading through these again. Just reminding myself of the journey so far with the story.
Yeah.
So if anyone is familiar with Immortal Rising, this book is incredible. It mixes sci-fi and sorcery and magic and other worlds. And I even have like a suspicion that you may have a bit of like camping experience or time in the woods or some military background or something, because there is a lot of references in there to like having a toiletry kit, and little things that you have to know in real life, basically real life experiences. But the way they use magic, and magic is forbidden. Your choice of panels and layouts. I mean, everything is dynamic. You can definitely tell you put the love and the care into everything, from the lettering to the pages to your color choices. I'm just curious. Are you the only one that foresees that, or how much of a hand in that does Chris have as well? I'm curious.
Chris Fisk?
Yes.
Well, Chris actually, so Chris helped me. He taught me Photoshop. I think it was the beginning of I was putting together my second campaign, and I was like, I need help, because he put together a lot of my first one with the graphics and stuff like that. So I was like, hey, do you mind sitting through, and so he spent a while with me, just kind of showing me the basics of Photoshop. And now I basically do it all myself. So.
I mean, just everything is so good. Like from your panel layouts, your panel choices, your lettering choices,
So all right. So I do want to say on the first book, that would be with the floppies. It's part 1 and 2 of The Calling. That one I had to go back and I changed some things. Like I recolored the cover and actually, so the secret to that one is that I had the first one done by a different artist, and I actually when
he ghosted you.
I hung out with Jose. I finally met Jose and all this stuff. I was, hey, we do this other thing, and then I had him redo it, but he used the original comic as the basic layout for the one that he did. He changed a lot because he's real dynamic and is, he knows what he's doing with framing and all that other stuff. So, I let him do his job. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Every page is just awesome. You can tell you've put the care, the love, the detail into it.
Thank you.
You're not rushing through it, and definitely you put out such a quality product. I don't know if anyone else wants to add anything.
Yeah, it's Aaron, it is one of my favorite ongoing projects. I'm looking forward to issue 3. You guys are like a great match. It's a great IP. It's a great story.
Thank you.
And it's not like it's a good blend. It's not like anything anybody else is doing.
It's really very unique.
Highly recommend. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the quick pitch would be like Final Fantasy meets Castlevania. So
Right.
as we go forward, there'll be more supernatural aspects to it. But like with the technology and the magic and all that stuff, it's heavy, heavy on the Final Fantasy influence.
Even Vin Diesel and the Eaters it reminds me a bit of them too. You know what I'm talking about?
No, what's that?
Vin Diesel, Pitch Black, not Pitch Black.
Oh,
Maybe Michael can help me out after.
Yeah, the Chronicles of Riddick.
There you go. Yeah, it's got that to it too as well.
There we go.
I love the Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, for those that haven't picked up Immortal Rising 1 and 2, it is an immersive experience. They drop you right into this world, and they do not do that cardinal sin of when you open up a comic book, there's paragraphs and paragraphs of text to world build. No, don't ever do that. Don't do that. Aaron does what George Lucas did. He drops you right in the middle of the story. It's cool, and you're like, I'm going to explore this. I'm going to figure out how this works. I'm going to keep reading this. I want to figure this out as we go.
Yeah.
It's a thrill ride.
Thank you for that. Yeah. I mean, I was fun. What's funny is because it's based off of I do Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 edition. If anybody's a D&D fan out there, and so I asked my table. I was like, hey, I'm putting together the story. Originally, I wasn't sure if it was going to be a novel or a comic book, but then when I started working on the comic book aspect of it, I was immediately enthralled. I'm like, we're doing a comic book, right? And then so I asked him, I was like, well, where should I? Because we have this table that's been consistent for a few decades, right? And so I'm like, where should I? If I were to drop somebody into the story, where would be a good spot? And they mentioned, The Calling. So I was like, okay, let's do it that, because it is a pivotal point in the overall story. So this is like, everybody thinks it's the final battle, and it is, but it's like when gods fight, it takes a while, right? So, and the way that I kind of approach Immortal Rising is like, you see the gods, and then you see like what they do kind of translates into the everyday guys, right? Like, 'cause the main story is like the low level characters, and then I also have a second part of the story where it's the same things happening, but it's happening to the god level characters.
Yeah, the Knights of Lotus.
Yeah, Locutus. Yep.
Yep.
Craig, didn't you get that in a fortune cookie one time? When you opened up the fortune cookie, it said, "When the gods fight, it takes a while." Isn't that?
It takes a while.
But it's, I believe Michael's up. If you have anything you want to share that you've been working, I know you put a bunch of stuff on Twitter, like some like reviews, everything. You've been hard at work.
Yeah, thank you for the review, by the way. That's fucking cool, dude. I really like your work too,
dude. Dude, you're so welcome. It was a pleasure reading the books, and making the review, making the art. Dude, you being a D&D guy explains so much about the writing of that book. I reviewed both you and Craig's books, and it was so. I love when writers express things that like I either could never do or would have to do heaps of research to do. So it's so impressive. Both you guys. One is more sci-fi, one is more fantasy, but it's so cool.
Real involved backgrounds and stuff. Yeah, I really like Soul Tech as well. So, But yeah, I mean, like I've lived in this world for so long, you know. I know all these characters. They're practically like friends of mine in a way. I mean, because my friends did play these characters, so you know, it's not exactly their personalities, but I definitely drew off of some of their personalities, like Drake and
Wow.
you know, the main prince. Like, yeah, those guys, they clashed. Like their personalities clashed when we gamed, and at the time they were kind of young, and so there wasn't a whole lot of like assuming a role. It's more of like you're playing yourself in D&D, right? And so you know, the two of them kind of clashing and disagreeing and stuff. That's all genuine. So I was like, I'm putting that in there for sure.
Well, you got the one character that doesn't like the people, doesn't like to have conversations or touch other people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, are we hugging? Oh, do we
Yeah.
really gotta
Yeah. Yes. That is one of my friends. I don't want to call him out, but yeah, he's very much like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
But wait, before we get it, so I wanted to kind of I
Sure.
got this recently. This
Yeah.
is the Pumpkin Prince.
Oh,
That is from
nice.
I think her YouTube
I have
is
that as well.
Call Me Insane.
Yep.
Mhm.
Missy.
Missy, yeah, she's been on twice.
Missy?
She's been on the show. Yeah.
And so yeah, I picked this up. I really like it. I have not read through it. I flipped through it, but I haven't sat down and like I like to just sit and like read, you know, a couple books at a time, you know.
Yeah, I read that, but I got it digital, unfortunately. But yeah, I wish I had
Yeah.
it physical.
Yeah. Well, she was kind of like she had mentioned, "Hey, are you sure you want to buy the physical? Because I'm redoing some stuff, and her second campaign is coming out soon and stuff like that." And I was like, "Yeah, just send me what you got." You know,
Yeah.
like the whole point was I really like her. I like her style, and I want her to, you know, I want her to back her. I was like, "Hey,
Yes.
I want to
Yep.
help you out," you know. So encouragement.
That's really cool.
Anyways, yeah. So go look for the Pumpkin Prince. I think it's on Fun My Comic. I think that's where I bought
Yep.
it. So
Yeah, that's where it is. Did you have books you wanted to
I
to
have
share?
it, but I'm not.
What's up, Michael?
I'm sorry.
Did you have books you wanted to share? Or?
Because the first half of the week, what was I doing the first half of the week? I was getting insanely buzzed.
slaying
Kind
pussy.
of reading, reading Zap Comics interviews with like all the creators, obviously like Crumb and S. Clay Wilson, and
Oh, wow.
I just feel like you have to be properly buzzed to like indulge in that.
Very cool.
And then the second half of the week, the second half of the week I was going over Soul Tech. I had read them already, but I wanted to refresh because I was going to do the reviews and spent a lot of time composing the Empress from Immortal Rising because everyone was raving. You know what? I forgot who did that cover of Empress that everyone was like raving about
Corey Barton?
back then.
Yeah, that's Corey Barton. And actually, so it's not finished yet, but I have lines for Corey Barton's doing the next cover for the graphic novel for issue 3. And then Jose, I'm doing the same thing where I split them into floppies, and Jose is doing the covers for the floppies with Corey Barton doing the special guest because everybody went crazy for the Empress and his cover and all that stuff. So I was like, let's do it again. And this time we're gonna have a dragon on the cover with her, so it'll be cool. It looks nice. It looks real nice.
That'll be the one I'll be getting. But so I knew everyone was raving about that cover, so I was like, man, how do I get proper TNA like that cover, but different? So I was like really brainstorming how to get that pose down, but it was fun.
Oh, it looks great. Speaking of which, I was hoping, can I put that in the trade paperback? It's like I don't get a lot of fan art, so
dude.
I would love to include that.
Is it on Twitter? Did you post it, Michael?
Yeah, he did.
Of course.
Cool.
That's cool. Yeah, that's great, dude.
I'm gonna
I love it. It's so.
And I thought it
pin
was
up.
funny because
I'm gonna go.
yeah,
look for
dude.
it right now.
Oh, I'm gonna put you on the spot. So I'm working on a pinup book that's like an add-on to my comic for the campaigns.
Yeah.
I've talked to a number of creators already, asking them if I could use their character. Of course, I'm going to credit you guys. Do you think I could add her to the book?
Dude, I would love it. That's great. Yeah, she's such a. I mean,
Cool.
it's becoming an iconic thing is the blue girl. So yeah, definitely put it in there, and it looks really good.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I love the idea of the book having
There we go.
so many creators' characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just
So good.
yeah, it was really fun to make, and like what it's always like well do you Aaron, do you draw, or like do you just write, or
So I used to used to draw a lot, and then I kind of got away from it because life and stuff like that. But yeah, I've written for a long time, and finally I was like, we're gonna do some comic books. But because one of the things with fantasy that drew me into the fantasy genre is the art. Like it's so fucking cool. Like nothing else. I mean, sci-fi and fantasy is some of the best art in my opinion. So
yeah. So yeah, I wasn't sure if like Jason was the only other artist. And I was gonna say, like, composing the piece is always like the most nerve-wracking hard part, but once you get into the inking and coloring, it's so fun.
I can doodle like at a high school level, but I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say, hey, I can draw. Every now and then, like a broken clock, I'll draw something that's impressive. But
I'll tell you, the draw the Marvel way changed my life. It changed my whole It was like the best thing. Yeah, it's the best thing I picked up at like 13 or 14 or whatever. It changed my whole art style and everything. It was great. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I just want to point out all of that cake. She needs a proper smack bottom.
That's right. Hey, Craig, speaking of smack bottom, who's in the chat tonight?
Yep. So coming up, because we're already 25 minutes in, aren't we? Holy smokes, look at this chat. It's just humming. You guys are all making me work. Okay, first and foremost, here we have Austin's first in, says, let's go. And Austin's going to be a guest coming up here in a couple weeks. So that's exciting.
Very nice.
You can't. So looking forward to having Austin on. And then Vulcan was next. It says, happy Friday, gentlemen. As always.
What's up, Vulcan? Good to see you.
Vulcan does a lot to help signal boost on Twitter. Yep. Really appreciated. And then
he's awesome.
And then Radio Stories Now, and he says, hi to everyone. Same thing, Radio Stories Now, been joining us frequently as well. Watching you draw on Twitter is very inspiring. Mm-hmm. Very cool. So,
yeah, she's great.
And then here we have, again, back. Aaron is back. That's his handle. Says, let's get it on. So glad to have you. And here's Michael's handle as well. Says, hail to the chat. Again, don't get confused. It's either Gnarly Manga sometimes or Gnarly. Sorry, what's the other one you have? You have two handles, right, Michael?
Gnarly Comic.
Right.
YouTube, someone took Gnarly Comic, so I had to do Gnarly Manga. I love both, so it works.
Nice.
And then SF Gaming as well. Hail to SF Gaming. SF Gaming does a lot behind the scenes, actually. He promotes a lot of indie books I've never seen, artists I've never seen. And he kind of also prompts me when someone's got a new campaign, because he likes to back. He's like me. He's a whale. He loves to back everything. But he'll tell me, hey, you're going to have this guy on? Because just like us, he likes to back during the show. Yeah. So it's like, oh, shit. And a couple times he's been the reason why I've reached out to people. So, yeah. Thank you very much.
If he's game, I think it'd be cool to have him on like once every 4 months and just show us his 10 favorite books that he backed the previous 4 months or what have you. I think that'd be a good way to kind of shine the light.
I don't know if he YouTubes or anything, but yeah, absolutely. SF Gaming. Yeah, if you want to come on the show, you're more than welcome for sure. And then Chris, I got nervous because I responded to one of his tweets and he deleted it. And I was like, oh no, did I piss him off? I was worried, but
I don't think it's easy to piss off Chris. I think it'd be all right.
Well, it's one thing we were learning on Twitter. So a lot of people were asking these questions about Twitter algorithm and reach and stuff. It is true. And I was having a conversation with Elliot about it. If you just quote tweet and retweet and you know what I mean? Like you don't actually type anything, your reach goes down. Because you're just considered like a link spam or almost like a bot because you're not humaning enough.
Yeah.
When whatchamacallit, when Bancroft got his ban, his suspension, it was because, and he was just trying to do all the people that were in the
October.
Whoa, easy.
The what do you call it? The big fight, right? Like the old UFC one.
Coctagon.
Right. He took every campaign and he just link to all these campaigns, and Twitter AI came along and basically called him a spam bot, and bam, suspended his account over it.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
So basically the consensus is you have to get on Twitter every now and then and just type some words, whatever. Hey, my breakfast looked like garbage today, but be a human being. And then if you space that out between links and shares and quotes, it should help your algorithm.
Good to know.
Yeah, well, and also quote tweeting instead of just retweeting, and
Right.
just in there anything, just like an exclamation point, a smiley face,
Yeah.
say something about what you're retweeting, and that seems to help too, because it's like organic for your page instead of just being a bot,
Right. Exactly. So hopefully that helps answer some of that for Twitter reach.
Aaron, I have to say, you and Joe Sontag sound too alike. So I often have streams.
I know, I feel the same way.
I've never seen him in the same at the same place at the same time. Now that I think about it,
he had me on his show on my first campaign. So yeah.
Nice. Edwin S.
I'll hear like one of your guys' voices, and I assume it's like one or the other. And sometimes I'm wrong. I'm like, that is not Joe. That is not Aaron.
We'll try to get like Joe and Aaron on at the same time. Maybe have them.
Oh, that'd be great, dude.
Figure out which one's which.
Just dropping panties, dude.
Yeah. You guys got the manly voices.
Yeah, my computer's also acting up. I think it's also on the
Yeah. I passed it on to somebody else. It's not me roboting.
It's contagious.
Well, my whole setup's more than 10 years old, so of course stuff's gonna start to break, right? But Edwin Acevedo's joining us as well. He says, hail, hail, hail. Hail.
What's up, Buzz?
Yeah. And then, yes, I know Omer Glitch is mentioning, oh God, the audio is absolutely terrible. I am aware. Again, I was threatened about throwing the intro away, and in the outro there's a couple too. My external speaker, I blew it at some point. Not blew it. I don't like the speaker doesn't work properly, so I need to go buy a replacement this weekend. Sucks when you clip. That's all you do all week is you clip, and then it's like, do I abandon what I do, or do I just exactly? He says, his speakers are fried as well. Chris is mentioning here. This is what my 1988 sports clock radio speaker said. That's exactly. That's exactly what it feels like.
But treble's all blown out. Yeah.
What's good is though, I'm gonna get a nice quality speaker. So the next set of stuff I do start clipping, it's gonna sound really fresh, right?
Nice.
You're gonna see a noticeable improvement. Banff Graphics mentioning mixing raps. Is just wrong. Yeah, it's been a while. That's all Bill McClintock, by the way. I'm not going to take credit for it. If you go to Bill McClintock's songs, he's got a whole list. On the show, we're on episode 137. I think we've picked through all the good ones he's had and some of the, not so good ones. This is pretty much the newest one he did that was actually worth listening to in a long time. So, and then here's your link tree. You posted this as well. Aaron posted his link tree. Please, anyone who, if you haven't headed over there already, please do subscribe to everything.
So there you can find my sign up. First is my my comic sign up for Immortal Rising #3, Dissident and Aggressor. Then under that is my account on Comics Gator, which is a great site to find all kinds of indie comics and creators, and it's really well done. Gator. So. Yeah, I just go there and check it out. I think it's been helping a lot of people too, so that's great. And then also, there's like a shirt site, and I'm not really on Facebook, but my link there and Instagram as well and stuff like that. Or if you just want to email me. So
I've got a question about Comics Gator. Does Frederick want us all to go over there and populate our individual creator stuff? Okay,
sure does. That's what I did. I just went over there, filled it with all my covers. Filled it, like it'll ask you who was the artist, who was the this and that. You fill out all that information, and it's just a big database. So it immediately links to that creator's profile. And so, like for Jose, I filled out a whole bunch of shit. I bet Immortal Rising is probably the only thing on on his. But yep, it's great too. And it's cool because they have a calendar. So if you go and you put on start date and finish date and stuff like that, that's helpful too. Or find other channels that do promo streams. If you're looking to promo, go to Comics Gator and you can see who's promoting. Like there's a whole thing. You click on shows or whatever it is, and you see everybody's shows.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll make an effort next week to reach out.
It's worth it.
Make sure. Yeah, I do my part. I figured he did. Then he wanted to, because I went over there. I said, "Hey, I got no profile picture." I said, "Oh, I have a funny feeling that I have to do something with this."
Yeah, it's hands on. You just got to do it yourself.
Yeah. I don't know if this is the first message from Black Hat Cinephile, but he was letting us know that he had to let one rip.
That's good.
The struggle is real.
Better out than in, I always say.
Scribe Comics also jumping in here and says, "What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us as well."
Good dude.
Yeah, I love it when our chat is just humming. I tell you.
Hell yeah.
And then again, Austin says, "Okay, I guess I'm here."
Guys.
Seeing if there's anyone I'm missing.
When is Austin on?
Did you get
Austin on
Frederick?
What were you saying, Michael?
I'm sorry. Do you know offhand, like when Austin is on, like two or 3 weeks, or?
Just give me one
Longer.
sec. I'll grab the list.
Because next week is Von Klaus.
17 April.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit from now. Cool.
Yeah. And then what you call it? Derek the Duke.
What's up,
Duke,
Derek?
Derek the Dukester Clay says, "Howdy, everybody."
Yeah, he's a co-host of mine on my I have a Wednesday show at 7:30 Eastern time, and the past month or whatever, we'll just go to Comics Gator and then Fund My Comic and just look at different campaigns and critique their campaign or their trailer and just say the shit that we like and all that stuff. Yeah, it's really fun. Go check me out. Wednesdays 7:30.
Yeah,
pretty good turnout.
I got to check
What's
that
that?
out.
Remind me near the end. We'll also jump on your YouTube and stuff. And we'll share all that too with everybody.
Cool.
Crenshaw's also joining us. Says, "Good evening, good nights, Aaron and chat pals." Good evening to you as well, Crenshaw.
What's up?
Good guy.
I think I'm getting near the bottom of the chat.
Okay.
See what happens, Jason, when we save the chat for too long.
Oh, did you get BAM graphics?
I think I got them earlier.
Okay.
But, Victor,
What's
the
up,
Lore
Victor?
Seeker says, "Hail."
Yeah. He's in my chat a lot too. It's good to see him.
I'm just
I got to
hinting that
address.
Sorry, what were you saying, Michael?
I'm sorry. I got to address Austin in the chat. He is saying I'm missing deadlines, which is quite possible. I don't know when he launches. He's been gracious enough to put my reviews on his campaigns. I'm gonna, you know what? Let me get on that early next week for NV3 because he's going to be launching 4. So I apologize. Like I've said in these videos, I've had it's been such a bittersweet year so far. Obviously, joining the Knights is the sweetest. Comic creation has been really cool, but just all the being sick with the flu and house stuff and power out and blizzards, it's been tough. Yeah. So
damn.
That's why I posted 2 reviews today to make up for weeks of not having reviews. I was like, let me do a double feature. Yeah.
Well,
and
welcome
Belmont's
back.
I had a chance there to read some of these comments. So for starters, Vulcan saying I got a rad hat. Indeed, Good Stuff hat. I've got the Immortal Rising trailer that Good Stuff and Mrs. Good Stuff voiced on. So that's
nice. Yeah,
that's
for
in the
number 2.
breach.
Yeah.
And then
So this time I'm gonna have Jose is putting together an AI trailer. So he's using actual art from the books, and then I came up with a song, and then so he's splicing it all together. And
nice.
I saw it. I think I saw what he was at like a week or 2 ago. It's got to be 2 weeks by now. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what comes out.
so I'm gonna try to
Hell
get through
yeah.
all these comments fast. Vin Diesel and the Eaters. That sounds like a rock band name for sure.
Look, yeah, they'll be playing down at the Starlight Ballroom on Tuesday.
Chris is saying show don't tell.
Nice.
Banff Graphics is mentioning RPG fanboy since '83, so understands.
There we go.
With that.
He's old school.
And then Black Cat Cineviral says his current project is like that, a bunch of strangers till it gradually becomes clear who's who and what's what. Nothing is explained until it happens unless somebody's compelled to explain something. Oh,
Nice.
wow. Yeah, if you've
Let-
got a project,
us-
by the way, yeah, reach out to us if you want to come on and promote it.
Yeah. Well, it's like, talking about just dropping people in. It's, not like people don't need to know everything right away of what's going on. Like, and my editor was like, well, you have to explain this and explain that and all that stuff. So that's why some of the things that I do explain happen the way that they do, is because, like, I was trying to listen to my editor. But the way I look at it is like, people can just jump into the middle of an environment and kind of go with it. Like, if it's not too bizarre and it kind of stays within its own, presupposed physics, then I think you'll be okay. It's like you generally get it. It's like bad guys and good guys kind of stuff. So, but with the world building as well, you kind of have to insert that as well, just to kind of explain the overall setting. But at the same time, just here you go, kid.
So I'm going to try to get through these.
Star Wars comes to mind like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So
no real setup. Yeah.
Vulcan saying loves Pumpkin Prince.
There we go.
And Austin's also saying saw Pumpkin Prince on Katie's show. I'm not sure.
Yes. That's where I backed it.
Nice.
I didn't know she was on Katie's.
And then Chris was saying, so I'm trying to get through these as fast as I can. Kind of like going to a Grateful Dead concert, but being buzzed and mandatory for enjoyment. Yeah. And then the blue Donnie Mommy.
I'll clarify.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for Aaron. Like, he doesn't mean Katie did. He means K-pop Katie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's like having to be
I love
Aaron.
them both.
Yeah, having to be Aaron C, because we were getting our Aarons confused as well. Belmont,
Yeah.
Belmont says, "What's up, dudes?" And then Bootlegger saying, "Let them eat cake." Reference.
That's right.
Your drawing.
That's right.
Derek was jumping in saying, "I love the art fancy. It sets the mood in the story so much because of the character." So, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Oh boy, these comments. I'm telling you, I gotta get the comments faster because we'll be here all night.
Did you do a gummy tonight, Craig?
No, I didn't. It's just we were speaking and the chat was speaking. It just
A basket. It wasn't a bowl. It was a basket. And he fucking boo.
Speaking of comic skater, Frederick was joining us. Says, "Shout out,
Okay.
gentlemen!" And
So,
I will get to my profile and I will populate it, Frederick. I'm understanding I have to do that. And now Chris is weighing in again. Actually ghost banned him. He threatened Grok, and that if they didn't unghost ban in 24 hours, he'd cancel his blue check, and then they reinstated him. So
Nice.
nice.
That's a life hack.
Wow.
Yeah.
And, okay, there you go. I think I'm good with that.
All right.
With the comments, other than I don't live stream. I just upload the time lapses and movie anthologies. There you go. Okay.
So Aaron, you may recall we started doing this thing called Baseline, where we see how many backers a campaign has, like at the start of the show. Do you know how many signups you have at this point for?
Let me look, because I haven't checked in a while. Let's see. MailChimp.
But isn't this cool, Jason? Like, look, this is Fun My Comic, and he has a sign up page that has the campaign up. Because I'm like, hey, look, contribute. How do I contribute? You can donate money to the campaign, but you can't buy any rewards yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a way that you just hide it.
Okay.
1 second.
That's okay. I'm just making chatter while I. And then again, I
Yeah,
don't know if
they're sending me like, two-factor authentication or whatever. Yeah. So
Oh.
70.
and then you throw your email in here and subscribe. Yeah, it would be nice if they put the counter on there like Indigo did, but still, the sign-up's right there in Fun My Comics, so that's an option. If maybe Michael can figure it out.
All right, it's gone through.
I'm trying to just get on there. I've had a problem today for some reason. I don't know if it's my internet or what. Yeah, once I get on
All
there,
right. We were at
I'll gladly
35 right
sign
now.
up.
35. All right, baseline 35. We will check again
Yes.
at the end of the show.
Nice.
I was at 33 Wednesday. I was like, Illuminati confirmed, and then I must have missed a couple. So I'll take
Are those covers a bit of a sneak peek of what's going to be launching?
Yes. So the one on the left, that is going to be one of the covers. That's the main story cover. The one in the middle is the Knights of Locutus cover. So that'll like be part 2 of Dissident Aggressor. And then the one on the far right is far right. Sorry. On the right is the it's actually Immortal Rising Tales. So Immortal Rising Tales is like just like a side where I do say 10-page stories where it's in universe, but it's not main story. So there's that whole story is pretty cool. It's called Masquerade, and it's kind of like a Solomon Kane character. He goes in and he goes in to save a damsel in distress. So it's pretty cool.
Does Jose draw those, or do you
Yep.
a guest?
Yeah, Jose's my guy to go to. The only other artists are they do guest covers. So
Gotcha.
like I've done Corey's come in and did a guest cover for number 1, and Jimmy Reyes did a cover for 2. So
Nice. Okay. All right, Craig. What
Dude,
was
there's
the
no
first?
need. I'm sorry. There's no need to get any other artist than Jose. Like, I love his art so much. I hope he continues through the series.
yeah, oh yeah. He's he's my main guy. Like that's the aesthetic for Immortal Rising. So I don't plan on switching up. And I have another Immortal Rising Tales issue planned. It's already written. He's actually done character designs for it. And then also I'm working on Immortal Rising number 4 script right now. So yeah. So yeah, we're not stopping anytime soon. But number 3 is the third act to the first arc, right? So we introduce the characters. We kind of see that they are kind of immature. And then the second act, they go through a bunch of trauma. They fuck up a lot. And then in the third act, hopefully they come together. And then we kind of move the plot along of like they find out who these Bammanites are, what the fuck is going on around them, all that kind of stuff. So.
So as you were saying, Jason, you want to get through these 3 topics?
Yeah. What's the first topic this week? Great.
Okay, so we have 49 in the chat so far. So Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. If you're new to the show, we're on episode 137. Aaron was a co-host for a few episodes. It's great to have him back as well. It's great to have 4 nights here in the chat. So it's 90 minutes at 10 p.m. Eastern, 3 topics, 1 guest creator, and we've 137 Fridays straight. We've never missed a Friday in 3 years. So our first article right now comes to us from New York Post. A blowhard ChatGPT bot posed as a lawyer convinced a woman to fire her real attorney while citing a phony case lawsuit. So this story itself is kind of a sign of don't push too far, right? So this I don't know if it's a lady or a dude. I think it's a woman. She worked for Nisei. In any case, there was some sort of termination that occurred. Basically, they terminated her just cause. She then went back. They agreed to a settlement. They gave her basically an agreement that this was it. It was the final settlement. She's going to take her money and never bother them again because obviously she was bothering the hell out of them. You're going to take this and leave. Well, enough time went by that she wanted to sue them again. So she went back to her lawyer and, hey, I want to sue the lawyer. No, you signed an agreement. You were going to walk away. Well, the lady's like, well, no, I need more money and I want more money. So if my lawyer won't let me sue, goes and asks ChatGPT, is there a way I can sue these people anyways? And of course, ChatGPT, absolutely. Hire me as your lawyer.
Yeah.
I'll help you do it. And in any case, now she's in hot water because ChatGPT went and cited phony case studies that didn't exist. So now it's all going to get thrown out. But,
phony case law.
Yes.
Yeah, created everything. It's like all this is a big hallucination, and then she didn't know to double check it. I guess like why would you? I guess, and then it's like all this is make believe. Like why are you bringing this to us? You know what I mean?
Well,
Whoops.
it's all about chasing those dollars, right? Anything to chase those dollars, you know.
Yeah.
Was Crenshaw weighing in on this? He says, as placating as AI is, I feel like that was her fault. Absolutely.
Obviously, yeah. Well, it's like one of those. It's one of those. The people when like anything happens where a cop shows up, suddenly they're using words like perp, the perpetrator, right? They're they're like using like, oh, I know my rights or whatever, and like So that's just probably what it was. It's like no,
So-
but this AI, this lawyer AI says that I still have a case. It's like no, you don't.
So, Michael, is the smart move to ask ChatGPT for legal advice, and then go in the next room and ask Claude if the advice checks out? Is that the smart play?
It doesn't seem so. I'm actually really pleased by this article because it just AI should, as Aaron was saying earlier with the trailer, I used AI just to have my gnarly logo drip. That was the only part of my trailer that was AI. It's good for that stuff, but lawyerly stuff, it's just exposing how devious AI is.
Yeah, but most of the people in Congress are lawyers, so that doesn't bode well.
Right.
That is very
They've
true.
already-
Aaron, if we were to replace Congress with 535 AI bots, would we get a more satisfactory result?
I think it would be about the same. They probably all start working for Israel. So
Would it save us money though?
They've already run several politician speeches on Twitter and stuff through the filters, and a lot of them have tried using AI to write their speeches as politicians. Does that shock you? Of course.
Andrew Jackson is rolling in his grave.
That's right.
Yes.
Chris is weighing in saying that AI is actually pretty dumb. He works at training LLMs. It's like a narcissist. It's so sure of its veracity even when it's wrong.
Yeah. Like, no. What you're saying is this. And then
Like
they're
a
like,
10-year-old.
oh, yeah, you're right. Like, you're fucking right, I'm right.
Infinite Intelligence saying if they replace Congress with AI, we'd never know.
There you go. There you go. So we on the Friday nights, we have kept our finger on the pulse of this AI story. And we decided to do an investigative report this week on the topic of AI lawyers. There's pros and cons. And what we're going to do as a public service, we're going to walk you through the pros and cons here of AI lawyers. This is a segment we've done a couple times, but at the pace of innovation, there are new AI bots coming on the market every week. So we kind of vet them and we kind of give people the pros and cons and give them the warnings here. So let's look at the first one, Craig.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
So nobody is a more trusted figure in the world of TV law than Matlock.
Matlock, yeah.
So if you have an elder person in your family and you need the AI lawyer to guide them through estate planning and taxes and things like that, this is a solid choice. But there's one thing you need to be aware of.
Have you ever watched Matlock, Michael? I didn't watch episodes of this
I
show.
have actually with my grandmother, but it's got me thinking if they use Matlock to coerce elderly people to send all their money to a Nigerian prince, that's another reason to ban AI or restrict it.
That's right. That's right. The Nigerian prince whose money is impounded. All right, Craig, why don't you go to the next slide? We'll give people the warning.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm just going to quickly, Austin was saying, so much of this world is subjective, even science and history, but AI doesn't quite understand it. And it's still as bad as it's ever going to be as it is today. So here's your warning. Sorry.
All right, so be advised that the Matlock AI will continually try to nudge your grandparent into getting a reverse mortgage. So
yes, of course.
just buyer beware, buyer beware. All right.
Next one.
All right. Yep.
But it's Matlock. I trust him.
Okay, so this is the Karen. I think your name is Karen Rutler. She was a lawyer in the Obama administration and high-powered attorney. Went to work for Goldman Sachs. They took her brain, put it in a lawyer AI. Michael, if you were a Wall Street person, would you get this AI bot for legal advice? What would you do?
I think so. She's one of the more attractive Karens that I've come across. So I'm easily swayed by an attractive face. So yeah.
Now, Aaron, I know that the AI is really just ones and zeros, but is she a 6 or a 7?
6, 7, 6, 7. I don't know.
Yeah.
She looks like she's so uptight. I bet you she just starfishes. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Well, so she is, the AI is well connected, but there is a catch, Craig.
Yes.
She adores her Uncle Jeffrey, unfortunately.
Oh,
No,
shit. I'm
be
out.
advised.
Terrible.
Hide the kids.
All right. All right. No, the Bidens are gone from office, but their influence is still there. Their connections are there. Michael, if you are anyone who's doing international business, there is no better AI to have on your side than the Hunter Biden AI. What do you think, Michael?
It's weird. I knew it was Hunter, but his lower face, the bottom half of his face looks like Epstein. So I think Epstein is still alive because they fused him with Hunter Biden.
Checks out.
I just find it fascinating. Biden was over there making deals and getting greased and lots of money changing hands before that war broke out. Like,
did you see there's a video on Twitter now where some guy in Florida and they're like on the highway and he's got his phone out and he's recording this convertible as he passes it. And the dude looks like Jeffrey Epstein driving the convertible. And they're like, is this who we think it is? Yeah, it's like, it's like a twin. It's crazy. Not
Epstein
AI.
is the new Elvis. He's the new Elvis.
Yeah, he really is.
Assuming he's alive.
You got to put that on a T-shirt.
Epstein's the new Elvis. Shit.
Sure.
Sell that shit.
All right. If you do opt for the Hunter Biden AI lawyer, be advised there's something you should know. You got to immediately clear your browser history.
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're going to get in trouble.
Sound advice.
Yeah. And don't throw a gun away in a trash can by a school.
Yeah. Don't leave your computers at a tech shop and then fail to pay.
Yeah. Yep. Looking at you too, Anthony Weiner.
All right, let's look at the next one, Craig.
Yes.
All right, F. Lee Bailey. Nobody exudes masculinity and integrity like F. Lee Bailey. Michael, if you're wrongly accused of something and you need a AI lawyer to defend you in court, like Patty Hearst, you could not do any better than getting F. Lee Bailey. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I don't think I could do better than F. Lee Bailey. Others probably can. I don't think I can do better than him.
Aaron, when OJ was on trial and you saw that F. Lee Bailey joined his dream team legal team, at that point, did you know it was over?
I did not. I was not convinced because his nose is not hooked enough. But when they pulled out the black lawyer, it was over.
Cochran?
Yeah. He's like, if the glove do not fit, you must acquit. And that fucking sold him, dude. Dude knows rhetoric. Amazing.
I gotta kind of tell you though, it wasn't what was happening inside the courtroom that I think so much had its thumb on the scale. It was what was happening outside the courtroom.
Oh yeah,
the
mean like riots?
The external pressures. If this doesn't go the way we want it to, America's gonna burn. And people, yeah,
Oh
we're gonna
yeah,
let
because
this-
that was 3 years. That was 3 years after the riots, right? In LA.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna let this one go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. If you opt to go for the F. Lee Bailey legal AI, be advised.
Yeah.
Don't let them take your funds in escrow.
That's right.
Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Don't. He will
All right.
invest them, and he will gain from the interest on something. Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Let's check out the next one.
mm.
All right. Nobody is more trusted as a celebrity father figure like Bill Cosby.
Right.
So when it comes to and nobody has had a longer career, whether it be stand up or television or movies, performances, even endorsement deals, front to back, beginning to end. Bill Cosby knows how the law works when you're in the entertainment business. So Michael, what do you think? Would you download this?
I think so because it just like Hunter Biden kind of reminded me of Epstein. Bill Cosby here, his nose, it doesn't quite fit. So I just trust whoever they're blending Bill Cosby with to do right by me.
Yeah.
Good. Aaron, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I'd be too worried that he'd drug me or something, right?
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know. It'd be kind of cool because he'd be like, "Oh, the pudding pops and you eat the pudding." Yeah.
I think Aaron. I think there's two tiers. I think there's the out of the box Bill Cosby AI, but if you want him to talk like that, it's a premium extra payment. You got to pay extra for that scuttlebutt.
Yeah, he does his 84 stand up. Sure. Yeah, I'd be down then.
Right.
He'd have to talk like that all the time, and he'd have to actually use real lawyer precedents. Otherwise, I'm out.
I wouldn't trust him alone with anything like mine.
No, yeah.
All right.
Even the AI.
All right. So if you are going to download this on your computer and license it, there is something you should know. Go ahead, Craig. Yeah. Don't leave it running when your computer's in sleep mode. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Get away from there, Bill.
So guys, I hope this doesn't happen, but it is there is a drive in the West to move towards Sharia law. So there is a new option available on the market. Craig, next slide.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you can get the Khamenei. You can get the Khamenei AI, legal AI. It knows Sharia law front and backward. So I'm not in the market for this. There might be people that want to opt for this. Michael, what do you think?
I would use it just to piss off libs. I watched like 3 shows where the comedians joked about him and the audience groaned, and I couldn't believe it. It's just that's where we're at now, where libs are like, "How dare you joke about the mullah?" Like, insane.
Yeah. No. They go to the No Kings protest, but then they get mad when you depose the guy that killed thousands of his own people. Aaron, how crazy is this Iran stuff?
Well, so I don't know if I would hire him as a lawyer, but as a comedian, I bet he slays.
Nice.
Serious. I'd be like, he would be the tension breaker. Be like, all right, Khomeini, you're up. Right,
All right. So for those of you that are tempted to license the Khomeini AI for legal reasons, there's something you should know.
Okay.
You got to frequently reinstall it.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Craig, what is topic number 2 tonight?
Okay. Our second topic for this evening also comes to us from New York Post, and I thought this was rather fitting to Warren Rising. Right. Man was hospitalized after turning blue from head to toe. Concerned he had a medical emergency, leading to a bizarre bedroom discovery. So this man he slept on these bed sheets 2 nights. The first night kind of noticed. The second night, his friend came over and was like, "Man, we got to get you to a hospital right now." The hospital was even concerned because typically when they see people like this, usually it's like
oxygen.
That temperatures, oxygen flow. Like usually they're not conscious and talking. So needless to say, they pulled out the alcohol swab to alcohol him to give him an IV or a jab, and that's when they realized, wait a minute, this is just a surface level. And
That's when they realized.
it was from your bed sheets, sir. And then he realized oh yeah, it's my new blue bed sheets.
First of all, never sleep in anything if it's not washed because of the dye. I thought everybody knew that. I don't know.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Dumb and Dumber. You suppose, like, I can't remember, is it Lloyd and whatever? Yeah, and his buddy's like, no, you should go to the hospital. He's like, you're right. I don't feel so good. But you're actually fine, moron.
My favorite part of this news story, Craig, was when he walks into the hospital and he goes, I need help. I'm blue.
Yeah, I'm feeling blue.
So Aaron, is this just another sign that there's a whole generation of guys that were raised as latchkey children who were never taught anything practical by their parents?
Yes. Well, yes, that is an epidemic in American males, but at the same time, I think these guys are just kind of dumb. I don't know, but actually, maybe it's like neglectful mothers, because like, right, like say, you know, like the mom, you'd be like, no, you got to wash your sheets before you sleep in them. You know what I mean? Like the dad would be the guy who'd be like, oh, who cares, son? It'll wear off. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Michael, do you think there's a market? Michael, do you think there's a market to have like, like for like a weekend, you can rent grown-ups and just hear me out. So you're a guy like this who you realize you've made national headlines, international headlines about being a fuck up. And you're like, my God, I don't know jack shit about anything. And my own parents, they're likely useless because they let me grow up to be like this.
Yeah.
You look it up online, and there's this service where we as our service, we would connect people with well-adjusted, capable grown-ups and say, okay, we're going to come to your house for a weekend. And we're gonna look around your house. We're gonna show you how to. We're gonna show you how to change the furnace filter. We're gonna we do all the practical stuff that your real parents failed to do for a reasonable fee. What do you think, Michael? Is this $1 million idea?
Isn't that what the education system
I mean, I
is
would have
supposed to do,
benefited from
Jason?
it.
Isn't that an education system failure? Like.
Craig, are you saying that 13 years of publicly funded education somehow isn't getting the job done?
Yes. They got home economics courses and social studies. Like, what are they teaching kids? They don't know that they have to wash their freaking bed sheets. You know,
Craig, you did not get the memo. The purpose of the public education system is to funnel money. Is to make sure that you have a dumb electorate that will fall for anything. And furthermore, it's to create consumers who don't have any kind of critical reasoning or judgment. That's the whole purpose of the public education system.
Right. Teach kids that their family's bad, their country's bad, and the government will fix all their problems. Gotcha.
You know what they don't teach is logical fallacies.
Yes. That too.
Hold on. This the chat's really humming. So first and foremost, hold on. Bamf Grabbit says avatar marketing.
Could be.
And then Chris Fisk says, "Can I help you?" It says, "Nurse, I'm blue. Daba dee daba."
Dabo dee. Yeah.
You notice in the bottom drawing, I threw that. I had to throw them too. And then Chris, good parents don't let their kids grow up to be turds. Sorry, I haven't scrolled a little too far here. Sorry, I apologize. I can't.
I was going to say,
Crenshaw's got his zinger.
What's up?
Hospital visit still costs $1,000. Is that the one you're going to say?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I was going to say, like, I don't want to pay those fees. So, given the intoxicants I ingest on a nightly basis, if I woke up blue, I would just like ride that out to like 2 p.m.
Yeah. Well, I'd be like, I feel fine. I'm breathing okay. I'm not.
I feel fine.
Yeah. Like
I don't feel tardy. You know, but that's like a guy thing. Am I right? It's like, well, I'll just see if if I stop limping later. You know what I mean?
Walk it off. Walk it off.
Okay. I'm gonna go through topics because I'm looking at the clock as well. I realize we're running
Yeah.
out of time. Do you want to jump to our third? And
No,
final?
I've been thinking about this, guys. Okay,
Wait.
guys, I got another $1 million idea. Okay, everybody knows that tan beds are dangerous. All the UV radiation. Here's what we do: we create sheets that are like bronze, right? This bronze color, and we tell people, you don't need a tanning bed. You're just gonna sleep. Just don't wash our sheets.
Yeah.
Sleep in our sheets. After a couple nights of rolling around, you've got a nice bronze tan. What do you guys think?
That's a
Is that what
multi-million
happened
dollar
to
idea.
Trump? That's what happened to Trump, isn't it? He's got orange sheets.
Patented.
Self-tanning sheets. It's a $1 million idea.
No,
Self-tanning
he passes
sheets.
out eating
You heard it here.
Doritos, gets on his sheets, and then it gets on him.
Only the sheet will evenly distribute it across the surface area of your skin.
Even us the same. Josh
Yeah.
is, this is the show to get ideas. We drop all kinds of multi-million dollar ideas all the time.
I ain't no dummy. I ain't no dummy. All right, Craig, what's topic number 3 tonight?
Okay, our third and final topic for this evening comes to us from an independent post, and that's another
Yeah.
Florida man story. Hey, go figure. A Florida man, he used taco seasoning packages to steal $40,000 worth of goods, but it gets better. So even though it says $40,000 worth of goods, that's the amount of money he made off the cards on eBay. He actually stole $10,000 worth of goods from Target. So did you kind of see what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah, he flipped them.
But if he didn't even steal them, he still would have made money if he paid for them legitimately.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Hmm.
He just didn't have the capital.
That's right. So what his scam was, what he was doing this all through. He was doing multiple stores, and he was doing it for more than a month. So again, not spreading it out. He was repeatedly doing it at multiple locations for over a month. He got himself caught. He got way too greedy, right? So he was going to these Targets, taking the amount of cards that he wanted, taking the same amount of taco spice packets. Now, I'm not sure, like, wouldn't you only just need one spice packet and keep rescanning it? I don't understand.
Well, there's cameras, so you got to like perform for the cameras, I guess.
I guess, yeah. So yeah, he would hold the packet, I guess, and the cards, scan the 99-cent fucking 99.
Guys,
Wild.
Guys, I think it's clear that he
I always see the mug shots in there too, right? You can see
Guys,
what these
I
guys
think,
look like.
guys, I think it's clear that he did not spend any of that $40,000 at a barber.
Getting his hair cut. Yeah,
I was gonna say he has
kind of.
the
He
aforementioned.
reminds me of somebody from like shop class. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say he has the
He's a shop
aforementioned
instructor.
Dumb and Dumber hair.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. Clearly,
Oh.
he's like, no, we need the exact same amount of Mexican spice packets as we're trying to steal Pokemon packets. It's like, oh yeah, you're right.
But don't you give him credit for his entrepreneurship, at least to some degree? I mean,
It's like,
Yeah.
he's an up close. What do they call it? Up close magician.
right.
Because think about this. Okay, so $10,000 worth of Pokemon or whatever, right?
Mhm.
How good must he have been to not draw attention to himself? Because whenever I go to Target, there's always the one person they're saying they're like they're pretending that they're going to help you
Right.
if something starts blinking, but really they're there to make sure that they know that you know that they know that I know that they can see you, so you're less likely to shop with.
Yeah.
How good was this guy at like projecting or like blending in? He was like he must, because I if I was shopping and I looked over, I'd be like, why does that guy need all those spice packets? Does anybody see this? Like, this guy must have been just a natural.
Yeah, he likes tacos.
Dude, 75 times. He did it 75 times. That's
Right.
nuts.
Nice. Now, Craig, did he go to different Targets, or did
Yes.
he have different Targets? Okay.
I don't
Multiple stores,
understand
multiple
how did
locations.
he get caught? Like, if you're selling them on eBay or whatever, like, how does somebody find out that you were stealing and then profiting 40 grand or whatever?
Because they recognize the same transactions over and over and over again. So all of a sudden, we've got people are buying all kinds of taco season packets at stores in Miami and Orlando and here.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of taco packets. All of a sudden, why is everyone buying taco seasoning? And then they have someone look at it, and that's how they do the forensic.
So Craig, how long has he been? How long is he going to be in prison?
Well, he hasn't been sentenced yet, right? He's just
Okay.
been caught. So
Yeah.
Guys, what would be the karmic justice if the prison only served tacos?
let's with no seasoning.
No seasoning.
Well, with him being in prison, I don't think he'll be single anymore.
Yeah. Black Hat saying 40K ain't worth 90 years. Yeah, it's hard to
No.
say if they compile the charges and stuff.
Like, what if he put that kind of thinking into like real estate? Maybe he could have made 40 grand and not go to jail.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
I don't know. Do we want to stay on this too much? We're already at the 1 hour and
Yeah, no, I think
13
we're good.
minutes.
Yeah, let's now look at the sign up page and see. Is there a trailer?
Well, before we do that,
There's not yet. I've got an AI trailer in the making, but I do have some art if you like. I have a whole folder of art I could share.
well,
Let's check it out.
Hell yeah.
well, can I in tribute to my hat and my good friend Good Stuff, who I'm probably gonna have do my next trailer.
Yeah.
Here is the one he did for Immortal Rising 2. So we have a bit of a brief. Here is Immortal Rising.
I'll find you, Locutus, my creator. From your chaotic bones I shall make my order. Congratulations, recruits.
I'm so excited!
I don't want to babysit two spoiled princes.
I need to make a good impression of the soldiers. This is a silly waste of time. What? Is that my long-lost magic ruby? Empress, find my ruby!
Your will is my command, my master. We're invading Terra to find Balmain's ruby.
Go forth, save the innocent, and punish the wicked. Yes, Father. I have an easy life. But is that all there is?
The ruby could win this war once and for all. Let's kick the nest and see what falls out.
Loki just calls to his creations for help.
Where are we?
What are those things? We have to get out of here.
Have the gods gone mad?
The Mammonites have invaded Terra. Has the last shard of Loki's heart been found? The war cannot continue without the word. We can't risk losing it if it's there. You've come to the wrong place. Terra is under my protection.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
How good is Good Stuff? He did my trailer, and I was like amazed by what he did.
And then he tells you how much he's charging you, and you're like, "That's it."
Dude, for real.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's like his whole family is into it, so that's cool.
Hell yeah.
So I want to share. I just shared the file folder. So just kind of show you guys what we're working with. So this is some of the pages, not lettered yet, but just to kind of give you a taste of what we're talking about.
Wow.
Yep. So I mean, look at this. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Dude, the coloring, insane.
Yeah, see, I agree, and a lot of people point that out, and it's so weird because I'll hear other people would be like, "Well, the coloring, it takes me out of it." And it's like, are you crazy?
What?
Yeah, I don't know. So,
Oh, the color,
but I like it.
Amazing. Like whoever's doing your colors is. I don't does the same person do the colorings on all your issues?
It's all Jose.
Oh,
He
okay.
does everything.
Jose.
He does the lettering as well. But generally, he'll send me all the Photoshop files, and then if like I need to move stuff or I want to rewrite dialogue, I'll go in and change things around. Like in issue 2, I had to. There was a whole like you guys have read it. Like the second half, basically of the main story of issue 2 is a bit of a conversation. That's kind of like a lot of the conflict is within the party itself. And so that whole scene I wanted to rewrite, and I think it came out a lot better because it's just the way it goes. When you have time to really mull it over, and then when you see the art and you're like, okay, let me play more off of the art, not just what I wrote and what I thought was the scene was going to look like. So, it's collaborative. So
Those pages are incredible.
Aaron,
Yeah.
speaking of issue 2, so I have the both stories that are 1 and 2, Burnt Offerings and The Calling.
Yeah.
Am I missing issue 2?
No.
So you have the floppies, right? And so the Calling is the graphic novel issue 1 that I broke into 2 floppies, right? And then the same thing with the graphic novel 2, Burnt Offerings, I broke into 2 floppies as well. And you have part 1 and 2 of those. So yeah, you have the full story up to number 3. So which this
awesome.
week. Yep. Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Oh man.
Cool.
So
dude.
Yeah,
dude, he slays.
I want to find something that's just gonna rock your guys' socks. Give me a second. Let me find something.
Well, I'm gonna see what the chat's got to say because everyone's getting sneak peeks too. Vulcan's saying the same thing. The color's the best part. And then Austin says, "Who did the trailer?" So again, good stuff. If you want, Austin, let me know. I'll send you his links on Twitter. Good stuff. He does a lot of our trailers for us. A lot of their videos. If you go to my YouTube channel, my most successful YouTube video was Carlos Rex 2. It was a tribute to a Trump video. Anyways, he built that video for me. I got like 10,000 views on that video. It's absolutely insane.
Wow.
Yeah. So good stuff. Knows what he's doing. He'll do a trailer for you. I don't want to quote the price. Maybe like $200 ish in and around that area. You can get a trailer done by him. So
yeah, and then I shared some more. So because I've got them in different files. We had the main story, which some of the stuff I was showing you, but this is also Knights of Locutus, since everybody likes the Empress. She's in the Knights of Locutus part, where finally she decides that she is going to press her army, and at the same time the Knights of Locutus show up physically on the world of Terra to fight the Bammonites, and that's what happens. So
dude, I've been meaning to ask, with the Empress, is there any influence from the villains in Voltron? Because they had blue skin and yellow eyes. Is that just coincidence?
It is not. You actually, yes, you nailed it. That is exactly where I got that from. Yep. And the whole the Zentradi forces or whatever invading Ares. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, so, hell yeah! That dude, that
the blue skin and all that. That's exactly where I got that from. it was a bit of, if you're familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, it's a little drow, but it was also with the blue skin was going for the bad guys from Voltron. Yep.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. So, yeah, we got dragons in this one. Just kind of showing that off. We got Listo, the god of war, riding a dragon in the battle. So, we got Andronicus. If you read the second one, Andronicus shows up. He's kicking some ass too. So, against the demons, surrounded by demons and shit. So
we're like in full out war right now.
Yes, the third act is a giant battle, really. So, and actually, I want to show you more of the other. Oops, let me pull it up 1 second.
I just want to do a couple things for the chat. So for starters, it's pinned to the top of the chat, but it's also linked here. If you haven't done so already, please click that. Go on over to Fund My Comic, put your email in, and you will be notified on any updates to this campaign or when Aaron decides to make this campaign go live. He's already said he was in and around 33 signups before we started. He wants to reach 100 before this goes live. So the onus is on you. If you want Immortal Rising 3 to come out sooner rather than later, head over, sign up, get it to 100, and then that will be what gets him to launch.
Yes, please. It's kind of like old hat, where it's like Bancroft wouldn't have you on if you didn't have 100 signups, right?
Right.
And so I'm just going to carry over that rule. It's like, at least, because I have 2 campaigns, I have an email list. I haven't really tapped it a lot. I've just sent out a couple of things, and then Twitter, and then my own show. and I think right now I'm at 35 signups. So
Okay.
I'll get there eventually. Damn it.
Well,
But yes, and I shared some more. So I want to show
Okay.
you. Man, these
I'll have these.
so nice, dude. Look at this.
Wow.
Yep. So
Nice.
it's kind of like, I don't know, a new bad guy, but introduce the head of the goblins that attack the village is this dude here, and we get to see him do some badass shit and fuck some stuff up. These are this is not the final colors, by the way. This is like
Flats? Yeah.
it's like almost last edits. So some of the colors have changed, but yeah, you get
Dude,
it.
it's astounding what Jose fills into panels. Like that's one thing that I took note of reading the comic. Like so much detail and like fluid action in every panel.
I thought my panels were dynamic, but yeah, his panels, like the orientation changes, like the characters are spilling out, they're breaking like the gutter lines. It's insane.
I agree.
So,
and it feels so alive, right? It
Yes.
feels like you're watching a show, really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I don't want to give too much away. As you can see, the all the art is amazing. Jose is having fun, from what I can tell. Obviously, he's worked with me this long. He enjoys, hopefully, more than just my pay, but also the story. But so this is the end of the first arc, and I will be offering a trade paperback, as well as all of my old inventory, and then the new graphic novel with the Corey Barton cover and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm so excited. I already feel like I'm in campaign mode, right? But like I'm not even close yet. So
I'm the same way. I'm getting closer and closer to having to do the sign up, especially because I was gonna launch in May, but now likely my sign up will sort of launch in May. But, my issue 5 is almost done. I only got 5 pages left, and then it's off to editing and lettering.
Wow.
And
very nice. Yeah, I gotta tell you, being the writer, and then also I do everything other than the art. So it's like my job is just being really patient. You know? It's like I'm just being really fucking patient, and which sucks because I feel like I'm edging all the time. You know what I mean? It's like I want to show everybody everything, but I can't. So,
but
I wanted to ask Aaron, what Chris Fisk, what was his involvement in the comic?
So the first one he did the web page for me, the Indiegogo. He did a lot of the all of the tier pan, all of the little graphic design aspects. He did on the first campaign, kind of based off of what I already had going on, all that. And then on the second campaign, I was like, hey, will you, instead of me getting like free work out of you, will you just like hang out and kind of like teach me how to do Photoshop so that I can just do these things on my own, so I'm not like using you or whatever. So he was nice enough to hang out, and we spent maybe a week or something like that just kind of working on the second campaign. And in that time, I learned enough to be able to do everything that I'm able to do now. So then that's
awesome.
really, that's pretty much. Well, he also did some of the graphic design of on the map. He didn't do the map. That was somebody else, I think, from Sweden. And then, but like the little icons and things like that. Yeah. Yep. He helped a lot on all that.
That's awesome.
He's in the chat weighing in, letting us know everything he did. Well, here's Chris Fisk weighing in. It says he did the branding, graphic design duties, and he did a couple mini logos and helped set up the world map templates.
Yeah. But not only that, but like it really helped with the full on design and aesthetic that I carried on, since then, like, framing it in that like bronze kind of metal and things like that, which was he used as a play off of the original logo that I had done by artist name of Andrew Sommer. So he's just, Chris knows what he's doing when it comes to character or graphic design. He definitely knows what he's doing.
Hell yeah.
I imagine there'll be more Infinite Tale Chronicles coming along here shortly. So
Yeah, actually, he's in the middle of production of number 3. So, and it looks really good. I don't know if you guys bought the second campaign, but there was like a little bit of a spoiler in there for the third one.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back. We got time. We got like 3 minutes.
he got the chest.
Yeah, so did I. I got the war chest.
Nice. So
it's like, get real, dude.
For those of you,
nobody does any packaging like Chris does. So
great.
Yeah.
Yes. So I talk about Chris's war chest all the time. I keep saying, hey, I got a war chest over here. I got a war chest over here. No, I legitimately got a war chest.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Video unboxing, and he was with me because he's like my a loyal co-host, and yeah, we went through, we opened it and looked at everything and talked about it. It was really good.
Yeah, so I haven't cracked the manga. I won't crack the manga.
It's good.
I love that.
Yeah. I think I got the first one off Amazon, but in any case, I got one.
Like if you like manga, you're gonna like his manga.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
And then here's something you'll appreciate too, Mike, which is really cool. So he put this in, and I was just reading, Dota. Here we go. Here's everybody else, but it's never going to include me on it, right? Wrong. You go to the very bottom.
There he is.
Look at that.
Yeah. I remember seeing K-pop on there. Yeah.
That's everybody that he went to for his campaign. Yeah.
So cool.
Very cool.
Just a great box. Shout out to Chris.
Hell yeah.
American Demon says, ooh, Warcraft inspired. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, even Balkan was saying, yeah, that war chest is outstanding. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an easy buy. I was like, yeah,
It's another white-haired chick I can't wait to draw when the time comes.
Do you by chance are you able to log in again and let us know how many signups you're able to get tonight? Because we always like our hat tricks on the show, Aaron.
Oh, okay. Let's see if we can do it. I was at 35, and I am now at. It says 35. Uh-oh.
I had already signed up, so.
There we go. That's all right. You remember when Bancroft was on, and like everybody had already backed, and like I think I was the only one, and you guys were like, we got, you got back. It's like, but everybody had already backed. It's like, oh, oops. That's funny, dude.
we had him on since I think we made up for it, didn't we, Jason?
I think
last
so.
time.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. We still bought his stuff. What are you gonna do?
Well, I backed him the last time he came on. I grabbed all 3 books of Lucent, so
Okay.
I went all out.
Yeah. I mean, it's good property.
And Vulcan's saying the same dilemma. He's like, I already signed up to. Yeah.
There we go.
Crenshaw said he was gonna, but realized he did it already as well. So we're all in the same boat.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So hopefully somebody watches this who wasn't aware that, again, More Rising 3 is around the corner. Please head on over. Please sign up. When this video gets loaded, the first thing I do is I put in the comments, I put a new link to it just so it's pinned in the video. And,
awesome.
Remind me, if you can share it with me, I'll promote the hell out of that sign up. We'll try to get you as many signups as we can.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, and soon, once I get the Corey Barton cover and I get the trailer, I will fill in the campaign more, even though it's just the sign up. On Fund My Comic, it doesn't just have to be the sign up field. You can put in all your art and then have the sign up at the top. So I haven't done that yet because I haven't pushed it yet, really. So like I'm just starting this out, like I've really only mentioned it on Twitter and like on my show. I haven't even done any promo other than this show for it. So I think we're doing really well.
You've already inspired me to want to figure out the Fund My Comic sign up because I think that's it's easy.
Me too.
It's worth it. It's easy because with my URL, I can just link my immortalizingcomics.com straight to the Fund My Comic site and then not change it. As far as I know, like I can go in and change all of the description and that won't change the URL. So I can put that URL as a QR code on all my comics or all my promo advertisement, and it'll still take you to that. Even if I turn it into a storefront, it'll still take you to that website. So,
Nice.
Just something to consider. Like if that could be fleshed out and people could be like, oh, I can do a sign up on Fun Comic, that will change the game for a lot of people, in my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully, like Fun My Comic is definitely in the right place at the right time. It just it needs them to re-energize and get back in there and keep revamping it and keep innovating it. Not doing what Indiegogo did, but yeah, exactly. Streamline it and make it better versus the opposite, which is what Indiegogo did. Take something that was good and destroy it. But
yeah.
But we are at the 1 hour and 30-minute mark. I think I mentioned too I was going to jump on some of your YouTube. Just give me a sec to pull that up.
Okay. I'm checking my MailChimp or whatever.
Oh, looks like American Demon may have subbed.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't get it. I signed up during the show. It should have went up, right?
Maybe it is. I don't know. I refresh, but who knows? I mean, websites, they're not instant all the time. So
he's probably up to 40 now. Doesn't realize it. That's okay.
Yeah. I'll log in tomorrow. I'll be like, oh shit.
I'm just trying to find your YouTube. I'm hitting over.
What? You mean it's not the first on your subscribe list? Oh my gosh, I'm hurt.
Okay.
So lately on my channel, like I said before, in case anybody missed it, we'll go and we'll look at things like on Comicsgator. We'll look at the calendar, see what's launching, what's closing. We'll also go and to Fund My Comic and just check out, one after another. We'll just check out different campaigns and watch their videos, look at their tiers. It's me and other creators. So like Frederick Guimau, Infinito Chronicles, and Derek, the Duke. And we'll just sit there and we'll just kind of like check it out like fans, not like harsh criticism or anything like that. Just be like, oh, I like that, or that looks cool, and then we'll just fanboy about shit. It's fun.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think the best way to do it on my channel is just go to the live stuff. Like YouTube doesn't, I don't know, maybe I don't mess with it enough, but I can't get it to just show my most recent videos straight up on my page,
That's cool. I'm just showing everyone a little.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, that's us.
Hey, there you are. And I stream with the Comicsgate Commandos pretty often, so I'm sharing this show, I'll share their show as well. So
yeah, they've invited me on twice, but I keep saying my campaign's not live. Yeah, I know they don't care, and it's not the premise. People are just happy to have you on the stream. But.
Yeah, and just talk about comics, really. Yeah, and they have
good numbers. I went on there dressed as Rambo. Yeah.
Nice. I missed that one. I wasn't on that one. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So we're past the 90-minute mark now at this point. So is there anything anyone wants to share or anything before we wrap this up and then play my last of my bad audio outro?
No, I'm good. I'm just grateful. I'm at 140 signups on the way to 150. Thank you, everybody that's helping spread the link and spotlight the sign up. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So if there isn't anything else for closing again, we had a high point of something like 70 people watching, which is fantastic for any show. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in and showing. Aaron, it was great to have you back on the show again.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thanks for having me on. I can't wait to come back when I'm actually like full throttle.
Yep.
Yes.
And I got a trailer, and I got it'll be fun.
You come here, you're gonna definitely have some backers. There's 100%
nice. Looking forward.
All right, Michael, do you have anything in closing before I hit the outro?
I posted the double feature, 2 indie reviews on Twitter so far. I'm gonna have to. I keep neglecting Instagram and YouTube and everything. I'm gonna do my best to upload those to there. So, yeah, TikTok even. I'm gonna just yeah, you want to check out my reviews of Immortal Rising and Soul Tack all weekend. I'll be posting them on the social.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, Michael, it's great having you around. I love seeing all the little stuff that you do. You're very creative. So it's great seeing you. It's great seeing you in the space. It's awesome.
Dude, that means the world, man. Like, yeah, I've been like slowly it's cool. It's organic. Like, it's been a couple years where like I've just been slowly doing reviews, getting familiar with people, and yeah, I love this space, man.
Yeah, you fit in, so good for you.
No, it's awesome.
All right. On that note, to everyone who tuned in again for another episode of Friday Nights, thank you so much, everyone. Next week, hold on, I did have the sign-up list somewhere. Where is it? Next
And
week.
what's up, Vulcan, dude? I miss you, man. It's good seeing you. It's good seeing you in the chat.
Next week, it's Matt Burke with Hell War.
Nice.
Cool.
Yes. So there you go.
Nice.
Tune in, and yeah, that'll be our next campaign. All right, everyone. Have a fantastic weekend. Again, apologize for the audio.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it.
Oops. Anyone have some change?
No. Please, no. No! Here's Johnny.
Moment of truth. Cut! We're at take 47. Just look like you enjoy it. Like you're hungry. I haven't consumed my nutrient paste since 8 a.m. I am starving. Right. So, take a bite. A big bite. All right. No, I can't! Cut! I don't understand why we are faking this. I am a loyal patron. I told the press I eat at McDonald's every single day. We've been over this. It is a factual statement. I enter the establishment, I sit, I consume food, therefore I am eating at McDonald's.
Sir, the public assumes eating at implies eating the food, meaning a bite on camera.
I cannot ingest this. My aura is finally alkaline. Okay, look, just do a nibble. Break the perimeter of the bun. Do not engage the meat if you don't feel safe. A nibble. Like a quality control sample. Sure. Action. That is so good. Cut! Get me my sparkling water. The flavor, it lingers.
Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer's office said Keith Wallace, 39, was arrested. Investigators allege an organized scheme at multiple target locations from Miami to Orlando. They said he grabbed big boxes of trading cards and matching 99-cent taco seasoning packets. At self-checkout, he allegedly paid only for the seasoning, then resold the cards on eBay. Authorities said the sales generated almost $40,000, while Target's loss topped $10,000.
Saying men aren't women, jail. Non-sanctioned journalism, jail. Denying climate change, definitely jail. Criticizing the liberal government, jail right away. Questioning the 215 grave narrative, jail right now. Spicy memes, jail. Reciting Bible verses, straight to jail.
I will take the ring to Moldo. We're gonna help you with it. I have a ring I would like to sell you. Baseball or football? Neither. This kind. Oh, this guy. I wish the ring had never come to me. So I'm here at the pawn shop today to try and sell it. I really gotta get this ring in my shop. This is not as uncommon as you might think. They actually made 20 of them. So what were you looking to do with it? Maybe I should just keep it. Keep it safe. I'll tell you what, I'll give you $20 for it.
Mr. Frodo, why don't we just take the Eagle straight to Mount Dool? That actually makes sense.